Hi, I'm here at Blue HQ with some really important information for paddlers for the upcoming port to pub swim. Some paddling essentials to start with is protecting yourself. So a long sleeve shirt is highly recommended alongside a PFD. Now I'm wearing some boardies today and that might be a preference for you, but I would suggest heading for a long pant, something with maybe wetsuit material just to protect the legs. It saves you from having to apply too much sunscreen, but certainly for those areas that are exposed, jump on with some sunscreen. Water bottle can be filled up by your safety boat, of course, but I'd take ample amount on board, as well as maybe a snack that you can pop into most PFDs. It's a really good way to keep your energy levels up because it can get quite draining sitting out in the sun. There's a lot of reflection off the water. I've also got a hat on. I'd recommend some sunnies to make sure that your eyes don't get too hit, and it keeps you a lot cooler out there on the water. Moving on to the water itself, my preference and my recommendation for paddlers is to find yourself something that's relatively wide and short. The reason being is that you're not moving that fast out there with your swimmer, and you really want to be as comfortable as you can be, really paddling along at a fairly low pace. So something that might have a backrest is a preference, something with a drink bottle holder, making sure that you've checked that your paddle is in a decent working condition. Any paddle really is fine to use for this type of an event. But probably most importantly, before you get to race day, is to make sure that the seals around your portholes are perfectly sealed up, and make sure that there's no water getting into the actual hull. And also down the back of the boat, you'll find a bung, making sure that you actually have a bung for your craft. Really important parts of preparing yourself for the day. These things can be done ahead of the day and would be recommended to do that so you don't get out on the water and all of a sudden you're filling up with water and unable to aid your swimmer on the day. So doing this ahead of time, really, really important. In your role as a paddler for your swimmer on the day, you really are the first port of call for them when they need assistance out there on the water. So looking after yourself, first and foremost, is quite critical. That's it from us down here at Blue HQ. I hope you have a great race and enjoy the day out in the water.